Hi, this is Vicki with Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome back to our learning session on pumpkins and Hispanic Heritage Month. How did your little one enjoy checking out their pumpkin? I have to say that I'm always surprised by the big hole in the middle of the pumpkin and the amount of seeds that each pumpkin generates. Well, this week we're going to actually switch over to our exploration of traditions celebrated in different Hispanic countries. But before we jump into those, we have a couple of fun painting projects, and then we'll finish off with Papel Picado. This is activity number 5, and in your box you're going to find a pine cone. For this you're going to need a cardboard box, some paper, and your paint. To start out the painting exercise, I like to dip the pine cone in the paint and then put the pine cone on the paper and then shake the box to get the pine cone to move around. As the colors mixed and the pine cone moved, all sorts of fun things happened. Check out ours. Please post yours. We can't wait to see. With the leaves turning and the color of the leaves seems to almost be painted on, color blending, leaves not actually completely turned, and some transitioning from color to color. It would be great to be able to capture this in our painting, and I think we have a way. This is activity number 6, painting leaves in a bag. It all starts off with a few squirts of paint in a Ziploc bag. And then check out the leaves that you'll find inside your bag for activity number 6. And put those leaf shapes in the bag and seal the Ziploc bag. And what you're going to get when you smush things around is the color mixing. And then when you pull the leaf out, it should turn into something that looks kind of like this. A beauty, kind of. Really pretty, huh? Our last activity for this week is activity number 7, Papel Picado. Papel Picado are crafted for holidays and special events, including celebrations for Day of the Dead. Originally, they were cut using scissors, but now they're actually made using a chisel because of the precision it allows for the creations of the stacks of the paper with the same design. When separated, the banderitas are hung with strings and then attached wooden doles to put them over typically walkways and areas that you may celebrate. These last two designs are actually done by Catalina Delgado Trunk. She's an artist which is very famous. Her Papel Picados are actually featured in the Smithsonian Museum. Well, let's get on to doing this. I doubt that the ones that we're going to make are going to be quite as delicate as hers, but the process of making one is easy. In your box, you're going to find a bag with sheets of tissue paper and string. You'll need your scissors and glue. Being able to repeat a pattern is actually done by folding the paper. And one way to take the paper and fold it to get that repeating pattern is an accordion fold like we see on the right. You want to leave no cutting up at the very top, basically undisturbed, so we can attach it easily to the string. And then you can put any design in the repeated, any cuts that you will have will be actually repeated from pane to pane. Or you could fold it in quarters as shown here and then cut. Beautiful, huh? Well, regardless of how you folded your paper, is when you open it, it's going to end up looking something like this. A piece of paper with holes in it. And to string them, you want to lay them all flat on your table and then put a string down on top of them, fold over the top, and glue it to the bottom with your glue stick. We hope you'll share your banners with us. Next week, we're going to be cooking some traditional foods and making marigold garlands. Until then, I hope you're learning and happy.